next story contains two of my pet peeves. One, that our kids are at risk at some amusement park rides, and two, speaking English needs to be the glue that holds our society together. It makes for good business and good citizens. There is a language barrier in this country, and there are times when this can cause a lack of communication that can actually escalate to a deadly situation. And that's what one mother says happened in a Ferris wheel accident at the San Joaquin, California Fair. 6-year-old Ruben Castillo was on this huge Ferris wheel alone. The ride stopped, leaving Ruben's car swaying near the top. He got scared. His mother, Sophia Castillo, tried to communicate with the ride operator, but he didn't really understand English. Little Ruben panicked and climbed out of the Ferris wheel car. He grabbed one of the metal spokes and hung on for 30 to 40 seconds. His mother screaming, then he let go and plunged to the ground. The 6-year-old died from the fall. Joining me now in Sacramento is Sophia Castillo and her attorney, Jim Frantz. They're planning to sue Butler Amusements, the operator of the ride little Ruben died on. Welcome, Mom. I'm so sorry. I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child. So first, before anything, just my prayers are with you and your family.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, Sophia, I know it's going to be very painful. Take me through that day. Little Ruben was on a ride that, frankly, doesn't sound like he should have been on. But I think the real tragedy here is when your poor little son was up at the top of the Ferris wheel and for whatever reason got frightened, and you went to the Ferris wheel operator, please get my son down. He didn't even understand English.
That's right. I was screaming to the operator that my son was scared and to bring him down. And he just kind of stared at me, and he didn't understand anything I was saying. I was literally yelling at him. And before I could look again, everything just went by so quickly.
Is there anybody, was this a ride he should have been on in the first place?
Well, a lot of kids do go on there, and all throughout the day we have been going on rides, and he's always been on rides, whether it's, you know, an amusement park or anything like that. He's always been used to going on rides.
Now, was there also a situation here where there was a gondola car where he could have been with an adult or something, and this operator who didn't speak English basically kind of put him in this car that maybe he shouldn't have been at by himself?
That is correct. He was supposed to go on the cart with another group of children, and for whatever reason, the operator put my son on his own cart by himself.
Oh, Sophia. Counsel, let me bring you in. You know, I've had a lot of issues with these traveling amusement parks, which to me look like death traps. Obviously, this is going to be a legal case here. Is there liability, and there should be liability, if I have somebody operating a piece of machinery with children on it? He should speak our language. Is that too much to ask?
Not too much to ask, and it should be a requirement. The communication problem here, if there wasn't a communication problem, we may not have had a death.
I guess I've said this time and time again on our show, and this is not an issue of what's a better language, Spanish or English. This is a country of immigrants. My family are immigrants. But language bonds us together, whether it's people assimilating into the culture, getting ahead, being able to get the best paying jobs, or possibly saving a life. That's what makes a civilization. Counselor, was there a situation here where, I don't know if Butler Amusement is claiming this or whatnot, that Sophia's boyfriend was kind of urging Ruben to go on, kind of, hey, get on there, don't be afraid, and that he was afraid going in?
No, there was no such situation. Ruben wanted to go on the ride. He'd been on a few other rides. I should point out that there were no restraint systems within the bucket of the ride, and we have a real problem with that. Putting a 6-year-old boy in a bucket by himself without a restraint system, any restraint system, is really negligent.
Yeah, I want to read a statement from the attorney for Butler Amusement. Michael Amaro, attorney for Butler Amusements, was unable to appear on the program, but he has provided us with a statement on behalf of the park. He indicated an investigation revealed that Butler Amusements was at fault for the accident. The park safety program, which included comprehensive daily inspections of the wheel, extensive employee training, and strict compliance with amusement park industry standards, was followed at the time of the accident. In addition, the investigation revealed that the boy climbed over the plexiglass side walls and did not open the doors of the tub. Let me say something. How about somebody that speaks English operating a ride with children that speak English? Is that too much to ask? I don't think so. I want to thank my guest, Sophia Castillo, and her attorney, Jim Frantz. We'll be right back.